not easy.
So you said that there's been pretty much no support from neighboring towns?
Very little, very little. Like the best I can say that they've ever done for us mainly is supply the dumpsters.
Right.
And Lowell even, I mean, they've cut us down. The last time they told us, all right, you can only have one dumpster. We're only going to pay to have one dumpster. As we got almost 300 people coming for 3 days. We're going to fill up more than one dumpster.
Yeah.
And then we'd also don't want any tires or chemical barrels or propane tanks. So we should step over those things and just leave them there? Is that what you're saying we should do? Like I said, how would you like to see that written in the paper, in the Lowell Sun, that the town told us to leave those things in the river?
Because they're totally fine for the environment.
Yeah, right. So
I would have figured that a city like Lowell, who's trying to clean up its the way people see the city, they would be all over something like this.
Yeah.
Sure. Also, you would think like Congresswoman Tsongas.
Absolutely.
That she would want to be there during one of these cleanups to get her face in.
Of course.
Absolutely.
And bring Channel 4 News with them or something to have that have a video of one of these cleanups going on. Never.
No.
We call the news stations. We call them all. Called Chronicle and people like that and say, well, why don't you send a cameraman down here, reporter to ride on the boats with us and show them all the stuff that we're doing here. I mean, I think a half-hour show, and if you were ever with us on one of these cleanups, the whole day that we do it on, that you could make a half-hour show out of it that I think people would be glad to watch on television at night, not just cable access channel. On a real channel like Chronicle or something.
Even if you got just a hit at the end of the night, you know how they do that.
Yeah.
Talk about something good that's happening for once on the news.
Change, right?
But
we've had little things like that, but even like the Lowell Sun and the Eagle Tribune down in Lawrence, they're pretty much like, oh, you guys again? Well, yeah, us guys again, because we're not stopping. We keep doing it, and we're filling up 30-yard dumpsters. Those are those great big long things. That's not the little ones you see behind a restaurant. That's the big ones that are on the back of a flatbed truck, filled to the top with trash. Don't you guys want us to stop that? We should stop picking up the trash. Stop taking the cars out and all that. Not likely. We're not going to stop that. Did you bring that up at all? Were you able to?
Yeah. I'm trying to copy and.
Oh, you still copying that?
Yeah.
Really? They're like you guys again?
Yeah, right. They don't want to put it in. The one thing they actually called me because somebody told them about it, that a mother duck came on the tour boat and she made a nest underneath where I steer thing. There's a podium there, and she made a nest in there, and there was 12, 13 eggs inside there, and they called me up. We heard that there's a duck nesting on the tour boat. They said we'd like to come over and take some pictures of it. It's really. I said, that you're taking pictures. We call you to tell you that we're pulling out dumpsters full of trash and you don't come down here, but you're going to take a picture of the duck. All right. So they put it in. They put Methuen now has a duck boat. The duck boat in Boston that they use.
Methuen has one?
So that was they were calling our tour boat a duck boat now because they had a duck living on it. That little play on words there.
I actually, as I was looking up.
Plenty of photos.
Yeah.
As I was looking up this project, I saw that article about the duck.
Oh, you saw that?
I saw that article.
Yeah, all right.
That makes me laugh.
And I bet if you Google bag of marijuana found, I bet that'll come right up there too.
Yeah.
You'll see that. That was all over. That's probably on YouTube.
So you said you guys have cleaned up an 8-mile stretch from Drake to Lawrence?
Right. That was our biggest concentration.
Okay.
But we have done very big
favorite.
ones up here in Lowell, and all the way up to Chelmsford Line, and down in Haverhill and Boxford, and not Boxford, whatever the other one, Bradford. There you go, Bradford.
I'm shocked that there hasn't been more support for this. I feel like this is something that people would really get behind.
Sure.
And
Or the mayors would be like, oh, hey, I'm showing my face here.
Yeah.
Everyone will want me now.
even if it was a publicity stunt,
Yeah.
it's bigger there.
Even though we've gone to into the city hall in Lowell, and we sat there with all the bigwigs and they agreed, all right, we'll pay for a dumpster, you know, and all this kind of stuff. When we ended up getting people, we ended up filling 3 dumpsters that last trip, and we said, you know, they don't want you to pick up all that other stuff. Well, we're going to do it anyway. We're going to pick it up, put it in a dumpster. But not once of all these times we've been up here has the mayor ever actually came down there and just stood there and got his picture taken with us. And Nikki Sonkus, same thing. You don't see her either. But we went to a meeting with her about grants. We figured state grants or, you know, environmental grants or something like that, that she would help us, you know, put one of her people on it, you know, hey, get them a grant, you know, figure that out for them, you know. She handed us a package that big about classes that we can take here at the school that we should sign up for and go to take the classes to learn how to write grants, a grant writing class. I said,
you're kidding.
that's how she helped us by giving us the curriculum.
Here,
stuff.
go take a class and then I guess we can talk.
No, not even. That wasn't. No, she was just go take a class and write and try to write a grant. Go ahead, learn how to write grants. I'm not helping you. That's pretty much what she said.
Wow.
And I just you can look at that and see what you can do. I said, wow, that stinks.
I just have one last question. Has there been any, when you pull this stuff out of the river, is there any like recycling process, or after, once you get it into the dumpsters, is there a sorting process and you take these to certain places, or?
Yeah, well, it's like any dumpster, whatever they do with it, it's out of our hands after we get rid of that. But we do separate the metal objects that we find on the riverbank and we turn that in for cash and use that to help pay for fixing the boats and gas and all that for the boats. Our gas bills were high. You know, we use a lot of gas going up and down and all that stuff. But you know, it's not easy. You know, you don't have the money to do it. You know, like even those trash booms, they were $10,000, but we've had them like 5 years now, and they're all starting to crack and break because they've been in the water so long, so much in and out every year. And we can't leave them out there in the winter. We drag them back in again, and so a lot of labor, you know, heavy labor involved with it. And the recycling, other stuff. We do separate it all and put it in, but we don't get paid for the recycling of all the plastic bottles and stuff. We probably could, but that would be a lot more labor.
A lot of work.
You know, bringing them to a place to do that. So we just let whoever's going to pick them up, let them do that. You know, they make the money on it. You know.
Now they had at the plants they have sorting. It's actually incredible technology that sorts like all different kinds of recyclable material. And it makes it so people, even in their homes, don't have to sort their recycles anymore. I don't know if you guys do that up here, but in my hometown, we definitely do. I'm from Burlington, so not far away.
Oh yeah.
But we definitely do that here, and if you bring it to a place like that, that would be great.
Well, that's probably where a lot of it's going, to something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I know it's single stream, they call it. You know, we have stickers on our barrels down with Methuen too. So, and I've been meaning to make an appointment with somebody at that place, at one of those places. I want to see how they do that.
Oh, it's incredible.
Did you actually see it?
I've seen there's videos online.
It?
I took a class my senior year in high school, and we took a tour of a recycling plant, and we watched videos on how they do it. And it's incredible technology. It really is.
I keep putting this. I remember when we used to separate it all. You know, the cans in one thing, and the plastic bottles in another.
Yeah, there was a guy that would come to Haverhill to pick up the Poland spring bottles to go to Maine. So he'd recycle them. So we just like put them off to the side. Now we can mix them all in and.
Even the glass was separated.
Yeah.
Like the green glass from the amber glass.
I remember
and the white
throwing them in
glass.
on Saturday mornings. You get to go
clear
throw them and
glass.
watch them break and.
Yeah.
That's what we did in my house.
Yeah.
You can't mix materials like that before this technology came about.
So they can do that now. So anyway, well, think of anything else?
I had one more thing.
Does the CD have the same pictures as the flash drive?
I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all set with it if you want to take it back or.
Do you want to look at the?
Can I take it now?
Trade?
Yeah, go ahead.
Trade for a couple seconds. If you wanted to try that or not.
I actually don't have CD
Oh,
rounds, I
okay.
have a CD drive. But,
See, I was thinking a laptop with a CD thing, and then it said I have a tablet,
Right.
So they say you can get like an external one,
Yeah, an external.
but I
Yeah.
haven't got one yet.
I thought about it, but honestly, it's not even worth it.
Well, you guys keep that
Okay.
anyway, because
Oh.
I made it for you.
Oh,
just-
well, thank you very much.
Just in case something else didn't work, you know.
Oh, no, yeah, thank you.
Honestly, this
But I
is
do need my pictures back, the other ones.
Oh, yes. Thank you for these are
fantastic.
much greater than I imagined.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. Like there's a picture of you in the little phone with the tire. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, wow, there's a couple of tires.
Yeah.
Not 8,000.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I took a walk down, me and a couple friends, the other day. It was actually a really nice day out. I took a walk down to, there's this little bridge right next to the Songus Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I actually wrote a paper about it. And if you keep walking, if you keep going, and you come right to the bank of the Merrimack,
Yeah.
I saw 2 tires.
Yeah.
One was a little bit further out. One was right on the shoreline.
Yeah.
And like there was no way of getting down there, but
Yeah.
because it's a big drop off. But it was just funny that you said you had pulled 8,000 and some odd
Yeah.
tires out, and I saw 2 of them the other day.
Yeah, but you gotta see how hard they are to get
Oh,
on.
yeah.
And we have some
Okay.
special tools that we had made up, the long handle, and it's got an angle on it, so you can
Right.
dig it in and then pry it. And you use it
Right.
as a lever bar to get to pop the suction out to get them out of there, you know. And then you wrestle with them.
Oh, okay.
And it's a lot of wrestling.
It must be a toll.
You know what you should do though, if you want, maybe you want to take a picture of that, bring a camera down, because practically walking distance from here. Let me get those. Where are they? Oh yeah, this,
Thank you for flashing.
this thing here, where all this stuff is here,
Mhm.
if you walk down there, like you're gonna go across that first bridge,
Yeah.
just before that bridge, there's a white house there, and that's the gatekeeper's house. They actually, years